I'd like to say how much I really enjoyed Ritesh's the philosophy side of it. So to be honest with you, I've done yoga for many years, but I really don't know anything about the philosophy side of it. So I learned an awful lot from that. It was really interesting as well, things that I didn't even know. So all about the chakras, everything was great. Also the anatomy was good for me too, because I really didn't know anything about that side either. I mean, I just, do my yoga, do my whatever it is, and I really don't know much about the anatomy. So I found it really interesting learning about, what areas of the body, what poses that we do in yoga can affect different parts of the body, and if people have problems as yoga teachers, what to suggest they do or how to modify the pose. So for me, it was really beneficial. I just loved it. It was interesting too. It was, it had all the slides up, so it was great. So it was very interactive as well. And of course, Ritesh is so much fun, and he's, he makes it nice and light and easy and interesting to learn. You're interested. That's the main thing. So it's just showing you slides of the body, that's can get a bit boring. But it was interesting telling us the history about it, and about the history of India, all sorts of things. So for me, I just loved it, and and thank you so much. And I can recommend it to everyone. Thank you so much.
This experience that I had with Ritesh came to me in the very right time. As the mantra goes, really he managed to help me, and following these very simple meditations and breathing and mantras in any religion, in any belief, or with no belief even, is definitely helping everybody to look inside. And the journey is definitely worthwhile. It's not easy, and Ritesh was a very big step in my personal journey. Ritesh, thank you very much. God bless you, really. Thank you very much.
Ritesh, it's interesting that I always wanted to come to Bali for spiritual cleansing, and the reason that I ended up coming wasn't that. I came for something else, and still the magic found me. And in your teachings, you planted a seed in my head that continues to grow every time I revisit them. Your level of enlightenment and your ability to convey it is infectious. And all I can hope is to take some of that and pass it on in the smallest way, because the gift you give keeps giving to me every time I revisit it. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Your teachings are incredible. They are powerful. They are impactful. And thank you for the blessing you give me. Thank you for shining the light up for brief moments. Thank you, sir. Forever in love. Thank you.
What can I say about Ritesh? He teaches the original meaning of yoga, not only the history and the information, but he follows it, and everything is from the heart and genuine, and he's just one of the best teachers out there. So listen to what he has to say, and he will always guide you in his gentle demeanor. But he makes the good points along the way too. Everything about him. There's not enough to say.
Amazing lessons with Mr. Ritesh. First of all, his voice is so soothing, so calm. I even recorded him chanting some mantras so I could keep them on my phone. And so the class, starting with that little detail, the class was just simply amazing. He's also so patient and kind. Regarding the classes and the anatomy classes, the philosophy of yoga, he helped us go through every single step, explaining how important it is to know where everything comes from, and how it's not only about the asanas, but also the breathing, the ethics, the story behind it, and what really supports what yoga means. Anatomy is so important for us to know as yoga teachers, and also realize how can we help our students and ourselves through the different asanas, breathing, and meditation. Thanks a lot, Mr. Ritesh.
Oh, what can we say about Mr. Ritesh? I think it was a really nice compliment to have Mr. Ritesh in this training, because while we're pushing through the asanas and trying to push hard and learn about all the postures, it was very nice to constantly be reminded that yoga and the history of yoga is just about staying focused and connecting to yourself spiritually and connecting the mind and body and soul. And sometimes that's all what you need, rather than just pushing hard physically. You just need to stay connected to yourself. So it was really great to teach us how to do that. And just like last night, my friends were asking me, what's one thing that you're going to take back to New York? And I said, I'm going to meditate every single day. Because Ritesh, on a journey for 21 days, he took us on a beautiful journey that every morning we just meditate. And it's so nice to just sit in silence. You don't appreciate how much you learn about yourself and just focusing on breathing and connecting to yourself, really connecting to yourself. Ritesh is an amazing, amazing teacher. He's always smiling, very humble, very knowledgeable, great, amazing human being, and constantly reminding all of us to just keep your heart open, be compassionate, be consistent, be kind, think of others, and always guide yourself through the heart. So thank you, Ritesh, for everything that you have done for us. You are an amazing teacher, and I know that I will always stay connected. You are the definition of yoga to me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi guys. So I mean, even 2, 5 or 1 hour of the video won't describe Ritesh and whole yoga, but I will give you a short story so maybe to help you understand it better. So all my life I was into gym, into football, sports, so never yoga. My mom told me several times, oh, let's try to come yoga. I was like, come on, I mean, I will not do the yoga with old guys in the one room. No way. And then one day I find Bikram, and I really enjoyed the class, the intensity, the hot and everything. I decided after 2 years or 3 years of that to join a course, a big step, big move in my life. And I was lucky enough to meet in this course Mr. Ritesh. And what's funny, he was doing with us lectures in case of anatomy, in case of philosophy of yoga. And after a few days I was enjoying and waiting for the lectures. Then I remember the first day that we were mentioned that we're gonna have a hatha yoga, normal yoga. I was like, oh no, so it will be the first time I will need to try this. And you know what, I mean, after 60 minutes I fell in love also with this kind of yoga. So guys, I mean, whatever you're gonna do, whatever you wanna try, just go for it. It doesn't matter if it will be power yoga, if it will be hot yoga, if it will be hatha yoga, or whatever yoga, but just try it. And if you will be having a chance to feel yoga thanks to this guy, thanks to Ritesh, this will be a special experience for you. Because I described one thing, that yoga is not only the asanas, the postures and everything. And I was surprised myself, because guys, I mean, I was never to this. I was as I told you, a sport guy and etc. And I was looking to yoga people some freakies, but after that I realized that it's science also. It's not only physical things and the other stuff, but it's really helpful with your breathing, with your mind. You feel better, you're a better person, you just do whatever you are doing better, and I think this is what it's about. And there's no better person to teach you so that than Mr. Ritesh. So that's it guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Conrad. Thank you so much.